We haven't even played Soundiculous yet.
Well, not even that. Even if I don't win Soundiculous, I don't care because I just turned in one hell of an application for a job.
For?
$1,000 to evaluate the Star Wars saga.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
you'd be perfect for
Thank you.
it.
So do I.
Yeah.
Put me as a reference.
Ah.
I'll give you a good reference.
Thank you.
I was going to surprise him with this.
Oh, I
later,
knew
but-
about this. I
Yeah,
filled that bad boy out.
Of course you would.
I wrote a better 3-paragraph thing there than I did any thesis I wrote in college. Come on, Finance Buzz. Throw
Who's
your boy
doing
a bone.
that?
Finance Buzz.
Oh, that's the place. That's the company that's doing it.
$1,000. I'll even let them keep the money they were going to pay me for streaming because I already have the ability to do that.
Now wait a minute. They want a Wookiee rookie.
They want an outside perspective.
Okay, but it says here they want someone who has never seen a Star Wars movie or TV show before.
Okay, so do you know how I said that Thick likes to take a big fat dump on my good ideas?
All right.
He's now taking a big fat dump on your dreams.
Colossal one.
Sorry.
Call
Sorry.
Doug Rogers because he just dumped a whole outhouse on
didn't.
my idea.
I didn't want Lewis to get in trouble for fraud. My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't even want to play Sound Ridiculous. Wow. Hey, what's that sound like this?
I understand why you're bummed at me. I get it. I should have left that alone.
Now I know how you feel. I have never known how you felt until this moment right now.
It's a dream crusher.
It really is. Really is.
Don't shoot the messenger.
I don't need to. You do it for us.
I mean, I just.
Hey, you have a good
Damn
idea.
it.
You seem really happy. You don't know what to do. I'm going to bring you down. You seem way too excited. Good. Spread your legs. I'm going to kick you right in the junk.
Kelly, they really call it a Wookiee rookie. That's the job title.
Oh, don't bring me into this.
I'm just telling you.
All right, let's just play Soundiculous.
All right.
Who am I playing for? Because I lost all motivation. I feel bad for them.
Well, I will say Ray called in first, and she said she's just feeling that it's Kelly's turn today.
Ray, it is our day. I love you, Ray.
Lewis, you are playing for Stacy.
Stacy, I'm sorry.
Oh, he didn't even stretch, Stacy. Neither did I.
The dictatorship over there just crushed my hopes and
Dictatorship. Oh
dreams.
my gosh. I'm playing for Derek.
Derek will probably win today. Good job.
I'm trying to stretch here. All right. Oh, now he's stretching.
Well, that makes really
I
good
don't
radio, you guys. If you just get back off the mics and stretch.
Well, hey man, it's his mic.
He's the one who goes first. I don't do anything. He won last
I don't
week.
go first. Kelly goes first
Okay, I'm going first.
because I'm picking Kelly to go first.
You ready?
Sure.
Wait a
I got
minute.
Easy category. We're starting with the easy.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real quick, if you're just hearing this for the first time, we draw a card. We have to make sounds to try to get the other people in the room to guess what's on the card. We do 3 rounds. Most points will win.
Up for grabs, Asking Alexandria and meet and greet passes to see Asking Alexandria.
All right. Here we go. Ding.
Doorbell.
Ding.
Timer clock.
It's a bell.
Oh, bell.
Doorbell's good enough.
Good.
I'll accept it.
Just bell. Bell was it?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Who's next?
Me. We go clockwise every week.
I didn't know if we were changing it up.
Can I have an easy card, please?
Yes.
Guys ready?
Spit.
Yep.
Hey, Ray, listen, it might not be our day, but at least you got a song out of it.
Oh. This will be fun. Guys ready?
Yep.
Hiccup. Hiccup. Kel, you got to get on the board.
She is.
You guys, I already told you that my brain doesn't. I need time to think. That is how my brain works. I'm not a split-second person. I'm just not. I never will be. I'll never. I won one time and it was a fluke. I will never win again.
You've won more than one
I am
time.
absolutely not not on the same playing field here. So that's why this game makes me so angry. All right? I just want to let you know, everybody, why I get infuriated here, because my brain doesn't work in a split second. It doesn't. I need a second to ingest.
Take some
All
time.
right?
You should breathe. Have you tried breathing exercises?
Oh my gosh.
Like a whoo.
By the way, Travis said you didn't know the milk was green in Last Jedi. You're not qualified.
It was green in last. It was also blue milk, and then they changed it to green. But then again, Ryan Johnson did so many things that he should be drugged behind a car for that movie. Down a gravel street, naked.
All right, Kelly,
Okay.
medium card.
So he
Medium
scratches
card.
up his junk.
Jeez.
Medium card, you ready?
Yeah. Grunt. Tennis.
Yes. You got it.
That was tennis?
Yep.
The tennis.
Monica
that's
Seles.
That's good. Among others. All right. Medium card, please. How would I?
A confused guy who dumps on everybody else's dreams.
Ding. Lewis?
That's what it said on the card. That's
Amazing.
exactly what it says
Amazing.
on the card. All right, I just try. Trying to figure out how I can do this. So, like Kelly will do once in a while, you'll say this is a process, right?
Okay,
You
story.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to. There's a few steps in this one.
Slingshot.
Firework. Missile.
Fishing pole. Fishing rod. Casting. Golfing. Golf
Archery.
swing. Bow and arrow.
Archery.
Bow and arrow. Archery.
Arrow. It's arrow.
I want to thank you for leading me there.
I want to thank you guys for not listening to me when I'm telling you I can't play this game and continuing to play it every
You
week.
had time
I
there.
really want to thank you
You had
guys for that.
time.
You're right. I did have time. I still don't like it.
I don't even know what this is.
What it sa- You mean what it says? You don't know what the thing is?
I think I know what they are, but I'm not sure. Okay, we'll do this.
Sniff.
Should be.
Swimming.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Swear to God. Swimming.
Time.
All right.
I can't do this right. I need my
The other
brain.
one-
I
my
had
other one-
time. I had at least 10 seconds on that one.
My
That's
other one
what
was
I needed.
maracas. I don't know how to do maracas. Is that the little Mexican thing?
Maracas, yeah.
Yeah.
They shake, yeah.
Yeah, but see, I couldn't do the shake
cucaracha,
motion, so it just would have been, and it wouldn't have worked. Yeah, swimming. Good job.
All right.
That was a 2-pointer, right? Yeah. All right, hard questions now.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Car. Moan, ghost.
No. Wait. How do I do that?
POIS.
How do
wait,
I do
that
that?
Police siren. Fire engine. Warning siren. Tornado alert.
Oh, tornado siren.
Yeah.
Storm siren.
Tornado.
Oh.
Oh, you said tornado
I
first.
did.
Is that just it?
Tornado.
Was it just tornado?
Yeah, it was just
Then,
tornado.
Okay, then Lewis
You
got it.
Lewis.
All right. See, Kelly, that was good.
I don't need your encouragement. I don't need your patronizing encouragement.
All right. I need a hard one. Okay. How am I going to do this?
Car engine. Starting a lawnmower.
Yeah, lawnmower.
Impressive.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that cements it. Lewis got his title back. You don't even have to do this last one.
Okay.
And
I couldn't have done this
yeah,
either way.
because you got 13, and Kelly and I are both under 10. So
Congrats, Lewis. Ray and I would really like to congratulate you on this win.
sorry, Ray.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, Derek. Derek picked me. He believed in me. I told him I'd try, but Stacy.
You know what that is? That's karma for crapping on somebody's dream, Derek. So maybe next time.
What did Kelly do? Kelly
She
didn't do
didn't crap
anything.
on my dream.
I didn't.
Okay.
And I gave you a hearty congratulations,
Thank you.
too.
You did.
Well,
You
Stacy.
and I are really vibing today, aren't we, Lewis?
Stacy, you are going to Asking Alexandria, and you get meet and greet passes to meet them. And that is Soundiculous.
Did you guys ever see Superstore?
Yeah, it's a great show.
Okay, you remember the boyfriend? You'd always go, wow, wow, wow. Every time you play that winning thing, I think of that kid. Show Superstore. That was so good.
Oh, well.
We all sound like demented farm animals this morning.
I
Thank
know.
you, Eric.
All right, we'll have another chance for you to win those tickets coming up tomorrow. Here's Incubus on the Blitz.
It's the Morning Blitz. Coming up next, the 3 things you need to know.
Oh my gosh, this ostrich died at the Topeka Zoo, and you won't believe how. It's pretty wild. I'll tell you about it coming up next.
All right, I did want to mention you made that sound. And somebody,
from Superstore.
And somebody recognized it immediately and texted in. That is hilarious.
Bo's the character who made it. He'd always do the air horn.
And Kelly and I were just talking about the Superstore, and Matt literally texted in and said, Superstore.
Yep.
Love it.
We got to get that sound.
Definitely.
Traffic and now. All right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
That's it. Oh, keep it coming, baby. Oh my gosh, Superstore was a really funny show. I binged it. I think I didn't see it when it was running, but I caught up with it. I think on Netflix or something.
I think NBC was the original.
Oh.
But I might
Yeah,
be
that
wrong.
sounds right.
Good old Bo.
I think you're
Bo
right.
and Cheyenne. We'll love it. All right. Well, let's turn the corner to just a little bit more serious note here. Ohio State University President Ted Carter says hate speech will not be tolerated on the school's campus. In an email sent to the OSU community yesterday, Carter said he will not compromise when it comes to enforcing the law and university policy. The comments follow some protests over the war between Israel and Hamas at Ohio State and some other college campuses across the nation. Carter is urging students, staff, and faculty to stand up for their principles, but to also treat others with civility and compassion. Now, of course, what he's referring to is this gigantic situation at Columbia University that spawned other giant protests at like Yale and NYU. 100+ students have been arrested at Columbia. Yesterday at Yale and NYU, dozens more arrested. But Columbia, they did remote learning yesterday because of the situation where there has been some worry that Jewish students are at risk, and Jewish leaders are telling Jewish students to stay home. And Columbia has hired security to walk Jewish students and anyone else who feels unsafe across campus. So Columbia said, listen, for the rest of the semester, we're just going to go hybrid. If you want to work, if you want to do your school from home, you can do it from home. And it's all because of these large scale pro-Palestinian protests there. And on a related note, Robert Kraft, owner of the New England Patriots, he has donated millions of dollars to his alma mater, which is Columbia. He has pulled all his donations. He said no more.
That's going to happen more and more.
He issued a statement through his organization, which is called the Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism. He called the protests virulent hate. He said he is no longer confident that Columbia can protect its students and staff. And he says, it's no longer an institution I recognize. So millions pulled from Columbia.
Do you suppose that there's a percentage of the people who get involved in the protests who are just getting with their friends and probably don't even know really like the history of all of everything? And
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's the thing to do.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Protest.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember the movie PSU,
Right.
And they would carry around the blank protest sign where it was like a dry erase board, and if there was a protest happening, they'd just grab it out of their car and write whatever it was on
Protest
it.
in a
And
moment.
they couldn't not wait to be in any kind of a protest.
Yeah, I do think people feel really strongly about this situation. I mean, I do feel like there's genuine sentiment and fear and outrage on both sides. However, when that spills into threatening other people or making other people feel really unsafe in an area that they are paying to learn at Columbia and all these other universities.
Yeah, man.
Now that's an issue.
That is not a cheap place to go to school.
So you should definitely, if you've got passions and there's a protest that you can get involved in, but my gosh, you can't start threatening people. You can't start being, racist or anti-Semitic or whatever the heck is going on over there. I don't know. An ostrich described as one of Topeka Zoo's favorites died last week when it swallowed the keys of a zoo staff member. This ostrich name is Karen. Karen the ostrich. Everybody loved this ostrich.
She complained a lot, didn't she?
They would come from miles to see Karen the ostrich swim in the pool. She played in the sprinkler. She danced around. Zoo guests love Karen. Zoo staff love Karen. And last week, Karen managed to reach beyond her exhibit fence and grab the keys of a staff member. Karen immediately swallowed the keys. The zoo has said to have consulted with experts. They're like, how can we remove these keys without harming Karen? And they were not able to do it. She died. You believe it? The incident's being investigated. The zoo says it's taking appropriate action regarding the staff member involved. So, I mean, I'm quite certain it was an accident, a terrible accident, but, no more Karen the ostrich at the Topeka Zoo. And those are your 3 things.
Steve texted in, he says, I'm really against protesting, but I don't know how to show it.
The bad thing is, let me tell you about protests, because I remember it when things got so heated around here with Black Lives Matter and all the protests, and you do feel a certain way about racism, and you want to get involved in saying, I'm against racism. But when other things start sort of entering the chat and other people's agendas start taking the front seat, and it maybe not is not your agenda, then you're kind of in a group of people, and it's kind of a mayhem, and it's a mob situation, and it's a thing that sort of gets out of control. And you have to be really careful that you're not part of the mob,
right?
That you're standing up for what you believe in without being part of the mob. So I don't know. It's tough, guys. It's tough out there. Those are your 3 things.
All right. By the way, Ray, who you were playing for today, texted in and said, I just wanted to tell Kelly, thanks for giving it a great try and sound ridiculous. She made my morning. I laughed my ass off the entire drive to work.
Oh, Ray, I love you. You're a good partner.
There you go. Still so much to come this hour. We got to talk about Crackhead Barney and her friends versus Alec Baldwin. We do have a big concert announcement coming up at 10 o'clock this morning. We'll give away tickets for that. Then that'll happen just before 10. Right now it's POD on the Blitz. POD on the Morning Blitz, 8:11. It's Kelly, Lewis, and Rick. You guys know, you guys ever watched the Comedy Central roast? Have you ever watched those?
No, but I've heard of them.
Oh my gosh. They're so great. But the one thing about them is, they record them and then they edit them and, get the bad words out and everything. They're not like live. Mm-hmm. Well, the next roast is going to be live. And it's not on Comedy Central.
The man, the arena, the roast of Tom Brady, live on Netflix. No helmets, no mercy, no Brady rule.
No problem.
The greatest roast of all time, Tom Brady, live, hosted by me, Kevin Hart, with a lineup of surprise guests.
We're coming for you, pretty boy.
I'm unroastable. Let's go.
I can't wait for this. They will have celebrity. I can't even imagine who will be there, but I know it's going to be hilarious.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I don't have the strength of character to handle a roast of myself.
Of yourself?
I think that I would be okay for a little while, and then I would absolutely start to cry. Even though I know they're jokes and everything, they're all based in some amount of truth.
Let's put that to the test tomorrow, Lewis.
No, I don't want to be roasted.
Let's roast Kelly.
I really don't want to be roasted. I'm begging you to not roast me.
But
it will ruin me.
You'd be an easy roast. There's nothing mean to say.
Oh, no. Are you
I got a
kidding?
list, man.
Ask Thick Rick. There's a ton to roast me over.
And she's one of the greatest people I've ever known in my life, but I have a list.
I'm one of those people where they're like, can you take constructive criticism? And I'm like, no. I cannot take constructive criticism. I can't take any form of criticism. I don't care how nicely it comes out of your mouth.
I wonder if I can handle a roast.
Oh, I could take it all day.
Could
I
you?
would, yeah, hell yes.
You'd love it? I
mean,
feel like
now
you're
keep
right.
keep in mind, when a person gets roasted,
Yeah.
they get roasted by all these people that come up and roast them, and then they get a long time to come up and roast everybody right back.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they always
I think
do
my
it.
brain would be so fried by being like
See, I don't know,
criticized in joke form.
I feel like, I don't know, publicly I would say that I can handle what everybody says, I think.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys can roast
go home
me.
and feel bad. You would go home and feel bad, though, wouldn't you?
I don't know that I would, because I don't lose sleep over anything. Now, if I intimately know you and we've been friends for a long time and you say something bad about me, I will take that to heart, and that might cause a reaction to me.
I don't care as long as it's not a lie. As long as I'm not getting roasted with
Right.
something that's not true. As long as it's
Yeah.
true, I'll take it. I'll own it. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But if somebody I don't know says something about me, whatever. Think I'm going to lose sleep over that? Please. I'll sleep just fine.
None of us are perfect. But Roastmaster Jeff Ross is there. He'll be writing a lot, I'm sure, for a lot of people, and he is like the king of the roast. So looking forward to that. May 5th, live on Netflix at 8 p.m.
Your rock station, 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, we got these protests going on, but I think there's a whole new string of protests coming because people everywhere are really angry about the cost of fast food. We'll talk about it next.
Traffic.
Lincoln Park. You guys, man, people are really upset now about the cost of fast food.
It's the cost of everything.
I know, but fast food, man.
Has it really leapt in price?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Really. It's jumped a lot.
I think it has.
It used to go up on average, historically, about 2% a year. And it's gone up 10% each of the last 2 years. So it's up 20% in 2 years, whereas that took 10 years before.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so big jumps.
I just remember, there was a time when if you went to Taco Bell and you had $5 or $6, you could eat like a king.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, now
Like,
you're
that
lucky
would
to get
get
two
you-
things.
Yeah. I mean, and I, the girl child in the house is big on McDonald's, and I have the McDonald's app just because of that, and I realize how much I spend just getting, a 10-piece McNugget meal is insane. Like, it used to be a value meal, used to be like $3, got you a burger, fries, and a drink, and now $3 just gets you the burger.
Yeah, a lot of fast food customers say they've cut back. Some are going to dine in restaurants because they just get more bang for their buck that way. Like they'll go to Olive Garden because they're getting more for their money than they are at, McDonald's or whatever.
Okay, let's talk turkey here for me. What are we looking at in terms of Arby's? I go to Arby's once a year because it's the one splurge fast food I do.
Arby's used
maybe twice a year.
They don't have, I don't see 5 for $5
I was gonna
anymore.
say, Arby's used to be 5 for $5. Now you're lucky if it's 5 for $1.
And that was, 5 of the very basic
roast beef
sandwich, or they would do the 2 beef and cheddars for $5. Or 2 fish for $5. No, I never see that anymore.
No.
It'd be like $3.50 each or whatever.
Yeah, let's see. What's a...
Yeah, you looked that up. But the another thing is, California's now got a new $20 minimum wage for fast food workers that kicked in this month, and so now they're hiking prices again because of that. I don't understand that. How you can have just one industry slap a minimum wage on just one industry.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand that, but I don't understand a lot of things they do in California.
Brandon says Five Guys prices are ridiculous.
Oh, I know, and I love their burgers. They have a great burger at Five Guys, and yeah, it's gone way up. But so a couple people here like this Warren Kohlhauer. So a 40-year-old student in Kentucky said he used to go to Dunkin' almost every morning for a breakfast sandwich and a coffee. 4 days a month, he would do that. He said, it's gone up now, and I cannot bring myself to spend $8 on that. One breakfast sandwich and a coffee. $8. And people say they're finding that the fast food does not taste as good as it used to because of how expensive it is now. This guy, Chad Fry, said he ate fast food 4 or 5 times a week. He says, now you go into McDonald's. He said there used to be a whole array of choices on a value menu. They called it the dollar menu. You cannot get anything in there for $1 anymore.
No.
That's like
Okay.
the Dollar Tree or the
Right.
dollar store.
Right.
A beef and cheddar, the medium-sized beef and cheddar, just the sandwich is $5.49. The meal is $9.89 for the medium. That's with curly fries and a drink, and the large is $10.79.
Woof. Now, Carla and Doug both texted in that right now it's 2 for $6 regular roast beef at Arby's.
And it used to be 5 for $5.
5 for $5. Now it's 2 for $6.
How about that? That tells
I'll
you
take
everything.
2 for $6 though,
I know
baby.
you
It's
will.
so good.
I know, and we still go, but we don't go fast food nearly as much as we used to. It's
Well, no,
just like,
'cause
I'm
it's
not
not-
spending this. I'm not.
Everything's more. I mean, Five Guys is right. The boy child in the house loves Five Guys.
That's a good
hate-
burger,
I
man.
hate every time I have to pay for it. So, I just spent $16 on a burger and fries.
Oh,
a fast food burger and fries.
That's crazy.
Which is insane.
It is. We're talking about fast food.
There used to be
here,
a restaurant called Extraordinary Burger. The only thing extraordinary was the price.
But yeah, people said, yeah, I'll go to Chili's, I'll go to Applebee's, I'll go to Olive Garden before I go to.
But they're all
these
expensive.
fast food places.
It was just me and the kids.
Just better quality food for your money is what it is.
Maybe.
That's why.
Is it though? I mean,
yeah, I'll take like Olive Garden over what's the one cheap fast food Fazoli's.
Okay,
You
fair
know,
enough.
and nothing against them.
What's the difference?
Between Olive Garden and
there's-
Fazoli's.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
Olive Garden.
eating pasta in a different version of a sauce.
It's better. It's just better quality.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't even know if I've ever been to Fazoli's. I like Olive Garden, but it's the same ingredients. It's just mixed up differently and maybe of different varying qualities.
Well, yeah. I mean, you eat spaghetti at my house. It's pasta and spaghetti sauce, but it's my grandmother's recipe. It's better than any restaurant sauce you're going to find.
Last time Warren was out of town, I took both kids and we went to Chili's. And I spent
like
$70 on 3 of us.
Yeah.
And it was like, I mean, a glass
Did that
of...
include tip?
Probably.
Okay.
But still, a glass of pop, it was $3.89 for a glass of pop.
Yeah. They get you on. That's the stuff they get you on.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like, again, 3 people, $70 at Chili's?
Yeah.
Come on.
And you talk about the pop. The pop is like nothing to them.
No, it's 10 cents a glass. They pay, it
Right.
costs them 10 cents to pour a glass.
And that's why they can constantly refill your glass for free. But in fast food restaurants, the money's the cup. You're paying for that cup. The pop. They don't care about the pop. They're charging you for that cup. And you're like, why is it $3? Because that's what they're paying.
Maybe
They're
we should
making
call
you pay to get that cup.
Maybe we should call Sugar. Fast food prices got you down. They'll never grill another burger again. Moreforyou.com.